Let me holler at you, little nigga. What you're doing is when you take the Lord's truth and you're corrupting it for whatever malicious reason, you are fucking with the Lord's money. You are fucking with the Lord's business. You are fucking with the Lord's cream.
We do what the hell we want to do with it, man. We ain't sending it to the Most High, or we ain't giving it to Michael the Archangel, all right?
You gotta pay that money.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. All the praises, all the honor, all of the glorification goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Much love to you brothers around the world, full of truth and sincerity. The real truthful and sincere brothers out there continue to keep on pushing. Much love and much respect to all you truthful and sincere sisters that watch and support and subscribe to the videos. Brothers and sisters, we are back once again. And this is a continuation because I got to talk about this. I got to harp on this, man. You know, a lot of guys, again, they are camps on salary. Their determination is to be out here because they know it's money involved in this, all right? Running their pyramid schemes. Like, okay, that's what I'm saying, running some Amway scam. That's what these groups are doing because they want you to go out there and be a member so they can fetch more members, so they can fetch more members, so they can fetch more members, and they can fetch more members. So you can fish all them in and they can get all that money. It's simply put, they're not working for the Lord. They are not working for the Most High.
We do what the hell we want to do with it, man. We ain't sending it to the Most High. We do what the hell we want to do with it, man. We ain't sending it to the Most High.
They are working for themselves. Let's go over to the book of Romans 16 and 18. Romans 16 and 18, it says, "For they that are such serve not our Lord, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, but their own belly. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple." And that's what they do. They put a few good words out here. They put some fair speeches, not some awesome, but some fair speeches. Okay? To deceive the hearts of the simple. And that's what they're doing. They're deceiving the simpletons out here. Because there's a lot of simpletons out here. And that's what I say. I'm just so sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing all these occultic people and this occultic behavior. And it's like one guy told me, he said, "Why aren't you on YouTube? Where have you been, Yakanan? Where have you been, Avenger?" I'm not out here to hold somebody's hand. I'm a man just like you, and what I'm doing is productive things in my life. Okay, my life is not just via social media. I'm doing productivity in my life. I'm not using the Lord's word as a means to make money. Okay, I have bills to pay like everybody else. I get offline. I'm going to do things that's productive. Okay, I have goals and things like that. I remember a few years ago, GMS was like, "Don't try to go to school. Don't do nothing. You know, just wait on the Lord. We getting out of this thing. We getting out of this thing." That was 2009, brothers and sisters. Here it is. We are in the year 2021.
A key point right here. He had mentioned that we might be here another 10, 20 years. So you know he's out of his damn mind, all right?
Timothy 3 and 5. "For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?" So how you gonna take care of the church of God and you can't even rule your own house? You can't go out and get a job and get an education. What if the world is here for 10 or 20 more years? Then what y'all gonna be sitting here saying, looking like...
See, he said, what if the world's here for another 10 or 20 years? Now, that shows you that he's totally not in his right mind. The Most High took the spirit from him, all right, and let that first demon jump on his ass and carry 7 more demons on him. So he's totally bug out. I mean, watch his videos, the entertainment, see the quick descent of Yachanan, whatever the hell his name is. All right, Yachanan, whatever the hell his name is.
That was 2009. Imagine what you could have obtained. Imagine the productivity you could have had. But a lot of these guys chose to listen to these men. And they're still here. They're still old and gray. And now a lot of these young men that were following these men are turning old and gray, starting to look just like them, looking miserable and looking bummy and don't have nothing because they listen to these men. And these men have been a hindrance to a lot of people out here, man. They said 2009, we getting out of this thing. Said I was crazy. Here we are, 2021, going into 2022. All right? And if Tahar's faith was so big on we getting out of this thing, why is he collecting gold and silver?
19. This is called a silver eagle. And it's .999 silver, meaning it's pure silver. As opposed to sterling silver, if you have a sterling silver jewelry, that would be .925. So there's as you can see, I got 10 of them. And you saw the video that I did, where you just saw it, how easy it is to buy silver. As soon as I talked to this gentleman and I said I would like to do an interview with you one day, and he said, oh, no problem. So the individual was very, it was him and another guy. But I was in and out in a minute.
See, he's a hustler. This is all nothing but a snake eye salesman man move. Telling you we getting out of this thing, send your money to him. All right, they do what they want to do with the money. They living deliciously and having fun. So why is Tahar saving gold and silver? If he just know we getting out of this thing, because he know if the dollar crashes, he gonna have to go to that gold and silver for something. But I thought Mr. Faith, Mr. Strong in the faith, we getting out of this thing soon. You don't know when we getting out of this thing. Nobody does. That's what I'm saying. I never played myself and said I knew when we was getting out of this thing. I've always been a prepper. I've always doing something like that, being spiritually prepping, because you don't know. So it's better be wise and prep. Like Noah when he had that ark, you better start prepping, man, because a lot of these guys, y'all gonna be lost in the storm. Y'all gonna be lost in the storm. These failures, these are not elders. They are failures, and they're gonna fail you, man. And you guys are gonna fail following these losers. You need to get up and start finding things to do productive. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm doing, because a lot of these other guys will watch the videos, gonna try to copy, and they're gonna say, see, I mentioned that. No, y'all can all mention it. I'm not telling you nothing. I mean, and I'm just saying, I'm simply putting it like that, because a lot of guys gonna copy me and say I'm doing that. I'm not using the Lord's word to make money, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good for myself. I've been blessed. That's why I've been busy. People can't be on social media all day. You know, I don't know what y'all gonna do if YouTube collapses. I guess y'all, everybody at GM, even Elder Tar, I guess y'all go to Facebook. I don't know what y'all gonna do if Facebook collapses. I guess everybody go run over to Instagram. I don't know what y'all gonna do if Instagram collapse. That's what I'm saying. You guys wouldn't know what to do without social media. Some of you people wouldn't, man. But again, Tahar was talking about storing up his treasures and stuff, you know what I'm saying? All that silver and gold, but this man talking about we getting out of this thing. We getting out of this thing. We ain't got no time to be playing games, man. Let's go over to the book of Matthew 6 and 19 and see what it say. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. That's right. Where your treasure is, there will be your heart also.
If you corrupt anyone's money, if they have a business, and you go there and you corrupt their money, what the fuck you think they're going to do with you? Huh? Eventually, they're going to get rid of you. They're going to eliminate you. Well, it's the same thing with the Lord's money, the Lord's business. Let me holler at you, little nigger. What you're doing is, when you take the Lord's truth and you're corrupting it for whatever malicious reason, you are fucking with the Lord's money. You are fucking with the Lord's business. You are fucking with the Lord's cream. And it's only a matter of time till he fucking get rid of you. Just like if you go in any business, I don't care how meek the person is, how mild the person is that is leading the business, if you keep fucking up their money, eventually they will get rid of you. They will eliminate you. Well, it's the same thing with the Lord. When you fuck with the Lord's money, you fuck with the Lord's business, you fuck with the Lord's cream, eventually he will get rid of you. And he will get rid of you in a most brutal way, a most brutal fashion. And that is what was being conveyed here on Apostle Tar's video. Judgment is coming for you, little nigger, you little Sambo, you little coon, fucking up the Lord's money. Judgment is waiting to slap you right upside the face, nigger. believe that shit.
Oh, really though, for real. Oh, that's a disturbed person. Like, how are you seriously saying the Lord's money? What are you talking about? Really? Like, I mean, really, to hear the hatred just because all you have to do is prove that we're saying something wrong.
So you gotta focus on that, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I mean, it's a balance to things. And like I said, productivity, doing things, you know, having something, not being a bum. You know, there's nothing wrong with you having a decent house or a decent place, but don't love that place. A lot of these men, they using y'all simpletons out here, and they're just taking that money and they getting all this and that and the third, man. These elders are working y'all, man. They are y'all pimps. They not working for the Lord. That's why they determinations to come out here with lesson after lesson after lesson and try to put it off on you like you a castaway, like you fading away, like you ain't got nothing to do. Because I'm not gonna use the Lord's word in vain, man. I'm not out here with no money scam for you, man. These guys got all kind of money things going on. That's what their operation's all about. Then they try to, I'm gonna close out on these because this is what they try to do too. They try to use these scriptures like, you got to be out there on the highways and hedges doing the work. This is talking about in general, bro. This ain't talking about just doing the work out there on the highways and hedges. So let's go over to the book of Proverbs 20:4. Proverbs 20:4 says, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. And that's talking about working, because you got a lot of people that don't want to work in the cold. There's a lot of people that don't want to get up in the AM and go to work. It's a lot of people that don't know how to hustle. All they know how to do is scam. So that's what that's talking about. That's not talking about just going to the streets every weekend, according to these elders, putting up videos on YouTube. Look at me, look at me. That's not talking about screaming at people. That's not talking about that, man. See, Proverbs 13:4. Let's go right here. I'm going to close out on this one. The soul of a sluggard desireth and have nothing. That's where Elder Rakar going around to all these camps. That's a lot of these other bummy elders. That's a lot of these guys that's in different camps in GMS living in other brothers' houses. They have not obtained nothing because they were taught by their daddies to be bums. I don't have to beg nobody for nothing. I'm good over here, bro, and I'm not using the Lord's word for it. Okay, and I'm not asking for donations, and I'm living good. All my bills is paid. Everything over here paid, and I'm doing an honest living. Nothing's crooked about me, bro. Straight up. And I can honestly say that. But unlike these elders, Proverbs 13:4 again from the top. Proverbs 13:4, closing out. The sluggard desireth and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. That's right. The soul of the diligent. You believe in the Most High. That's what you're supposed to believe in, right? And you're supposed to have faith. And you're supposed to know ways. A real true Israelite man is supposed to make money honestly. He shouldn't have to depend on the congregation to feed them. I've been an elder for 30 years. Pay me. Pay me. Send me donations. Controlling his occultic behavior, controlling these little minions up under him. You can't move here, brother. I didn't tell you to leave that state. You should stay your ass over here. Come on, bro. That stuff is played out. It's old, but they're gonna continue to do it. They're gonna ride that wave until that wave just fade out, man. They're gonna ride that thing till that thing run out, man. That's all these guys, all of them out here about, man. That's all they about out here. And with that said, shalom, man. I'm closing out.